All right, let's get the audio tested. See how we're doing today. Can we hear ourselves? That is the test, that is the goal. It is super windy here today, so let's just hope internet stays stable, all of the wonderful things with that. Looks like audio is going good. All right, let's make sure all of the other streams are going. And it looks good here. Choose topic. Cool. Go left. All right. I think all of our different chats are going. All right, cool. We are live. Welcome back. We're doing another episode of City Skylines 2. We've got some pretty big updates, I think, for today. So we're going to look at getting our second area filled out over here. We've got a whole new kind of downtown. We got to come up with names for these two cities, like the rivaling cities, if you will, here. That'd be cool, actually, when I say it, is put a soccer field downtown over here someplace and have like two rivaling soccer teams between each other. We went soccer, not football, or Euro football, not American football, if you will, for our new town. Our old one doesn't actually have a team, so we could probably put one of those in there and have that. Other ideas I've got are the rail system. We've got this rail that we put in here to come across and connect in. We've got a whole bunch of ag that we can put up here, so we can get that rail system coming in downtown or down over here, and even integrate it within a little bit of the downtown area somewhere. So we've got that one we could potentially do. And then other things we're looking at are traffic issues that they always creep up, and cause problems. So we'll work those into as they come. We also got our rail that we put in here yesterday. I wanted to see, looks like we do have a lot of storage being used, so that's good. This was all done yesterday. So I think we need any more of that at this point. We got on the upgrades there. So this goes underground, pops out over here, then has access to outside of the city. That being said, I'm gonna hit play. Kind of see what other things. It looks like we are having a lot of death in our city as we load up today. Interesting. I think it's just cycling of the times, if you will, but let's see what happens with that. Looks like these areas are coming in quite nicely. I wonder, okay, I didn't actually. I was wondering why there wasn't a building there. We've got the 3-spot kind of slot there for someone to move into. Let's go ahead and put in a building there. Maybe one there's 2. Let's see what that looks like. Got this section here we could probably fill in 2. Let's see if this fills in all right, and then we'll decide on that. We've got a lot of other areas here that we could put in some housing, so we've got that to look into as well today. All right, let's take a look. This rail would come down over here. What other? We bought more tiles behind here, so we got this whole area that's going to be ag. This whole area here, so we could put it maybe like right smack in here and then get some of that ore. Let's buy tile. So we could do it here, or we could even come out maybe more central and get some of that oil too. Or we do one, keep it close to here, and then we do another one and we keep it close to like all 4 of these up here. I think it's probably the better way to go. not make them go quite so far away for all of that. Let me put a little bit in. So we'll get that. We'll get those 3 spots and we put it right here. And then we'll start doing a little bit of ore there. We've got 39 tiles that we can buy. So we have more than enough we can purchase to make this work. By the way, if you're watching, say hello in chat. Let me know where you're watching from. All right, so then we do have this oil over here. We could start pulling if we needed. And then this little section down here we didn't tap into just yet. These guys are actually starting to be at the end of their usefulness. Make sure they're still over 50. So 60 there. These were the ones we put down originally when we first started. So 65 on that one. 64. 45. Okay, so that one right there is probably at the end of its life. And then we could probably move into whatever was up here for that one. We might need, I think about it, to get the rail in, to buy a tile here. Let's see. So let's go look at this. It would probably be somewhere in here. What I'll do is I'll mark the area that it starts, which is like there. I think I marked that. Yeah, so that marks there. So it's somewhere in the vicinity of there. It'd be nice is if we had a way of knowing what streets we're gonna put in for over in that area. I'm not here. What does the edge look like? So like there. Yeah, I might go ahead and buy these just so I'm not worried about where we're pulling the rail in. Buy a couple of these over here on the left. So I'd follow the highway in. What's going on, the Great? Level 5 get fixed. You know, I don't know. Let me look at a few of mine. The ones that I've got that are... It's 5 of 5 right there. It's green. Is that kind of what you're talking about? And hello. What was the error that you saw? All of these look like they're 5 of 5, doing pretty well. These are my original ones that I had. I think I'll buy maybe here. Run the train along here, come up maybe like right in there somewhere. What's going on, Eddie? It's been a few changing. Oh, you'll be on a few. That's cool, man. Take your time, no worries. No worries, on the phone charging. The only vegetable farms are problems with grains and cotton. Oh, it's only the vegetable. That the other were good. I don't have... no, I'm gonna lie to you. Do I have a vegetable farm? Maybe one of these was? I think I've already done one. Here it is, 5 of 5 vegetable. Was the problem them not getting to 5 of 5? Great. By the way, if you're watching over on TikTok, join us on either Twitch or YouTube if you want to see the game on full screen. Thanks for the follow, Peter. Yeah, at this point, all the farms look like 5 of 5. Even the ones, let's see, these are newer. We did these yesterday. Let's see what these are at 3 of 5 yesterday. And then we've got this guy, chickens at 4 or 5. These are all chicken, I think. So this is all kind of newer. But I do have at least one vegetable that is 5 of 5. So I don't see a problem with it from what I'm seeing. The grade. Ah, okay. I know how to solve that problem. Is it when you place the road down or place the farm down, they say that the road's glitching? Because I've seen that. So I'll do one real quick. We'll do one of these. And it happens on all of them. Doesn't matter which one it is. So like if you place this guy down, right? What I usually do is I'll place it and then immediately you'll see it like this. In fact, it did it to me right there, required road. You just go and bulldoze it and then replace it. And that's not fixed. That's been there for a while. It happened to all the farms. So if I come back, I do it again. And what I've done in the past is I'll come in and I'll put the road down and I'll just kind of pin the road there to remind myself to come back to it. And eventually it will let me do it. It just takes time, but it's not fixed. That's been there forever. And it's all different farms. So like that time it worked. You just got to keep doing it over and over. The farm works as it should. When it's level 1 through 4, on upgrading to level 5, they ask for road access. I haven't seen that at all. I have not seen that at all. That's no bueno. I don't like that. I haven't seen one that's asked for road access. If nothing else, delete the road maybe and try it again at that point. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fill in this one so that we're... Alright, we'll come back. Let me pause real quick. I don't know if I should go here. It's a little slow. I don't know if I should go here or here. I guess it really depends on where I'm connecting in my other guy, now that I think about it. Yeah, they're gonna go all the way around here if I'm gonna do it. The shipping area. I think about this. If these guys are ever gonna get to shipment, it's way over here. I don't know how to handle that one specifically. So I was gonna put my rail here to ship all of this out, but if I'm over here, how would they get there? I have to go all the way around it? Because either way, it's pretty far. I guess they'll figure it out. I don't know which road it makes sense to... We can do one each way, really and truly. And I'll do 90. And then we'll put another one over here somewhere eventually, but let's get this one all figured out. This is usually how I build these, by the way. I make sure it's planted and then I come back because your road access issue that you just saw it do to me, and I'll usually get all of this settled and then it glitches. Kind of like what you're describing. Give me 1 second. Streaming as set. I'll be free. All right, so let's get this straight. Got my nephew already calling me. He wants the game. He's ready to do it. We're gonna be playing some Fortnite later today. So we got that. I think I could. No, I guess I can't come too far there. Can I do? Yeah, there we go. Tell you what, man, Fortnite's one of those games, like, either you like it and you're having fun with it, or I just can't stand it. Like, it's a love-hate relationship, and I go through cycles with that one. It's fun at times. I'm in that fun time right now. I'm really trying to find a different game that's close to a little more, I don't know, I would say realistic in the sense of fighting. I don't know. Been having fun the last few times I played it though. I do maybe this a little more flat. Might even pull that back so it's flat, and then have another guy kind of come up and only have two major lines to have to compete against. Yeah, check it again. Let me know if you have that same problem or a different problem. But that's kind of the same thing I've been seeing is you put it down, and like right now at play it should all fill in, but you want to build the area tool after you know that it's going to take the road, and just keep deleting it and putting it back, and usually it works for me. So, by the way, if you're watching on TikTok, go ahead and switch over to either Twitch or YouTube if you want to see the game on full screen. All right, so we got that one in. We are gonna do maybe a little road work up here. Thinking maybe we do some kind of interchange here, and then do all of the rail here. So I got to figure out the best way to do an interchange here. Really, I'm not worried about this side of the road. I'm only worried about this one. And the road is level right now. So what we can do, come that way. So let's do a 5-way, 1-lane exit. And that didn't do exactly what I meant to do. Let's try this again. I do this. And I want it to go
A
kind of
driving
straight
advisory
that.
has been issued for the immediate area due
Alright,
to poor
and then
road
I do
conditions.
another one
Please exercise caution if you must drive
over
and try to stay
here.
off the streets until conditions improve.
This
This has
comes
been a local public service
here.
announcement.
That
And
was
then go
truly
up
superfluous.
10 maybe?
Masterful counterpart. You're listening to Second Moon Radio, the station of
No, I wouldn't want it to go that far over. We just do straight at this point. Down to 0.
That's right, Glenda.
Go up to 10.
That's not all good news. We're joined today by an
Kinda
expert
like
witness, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor.
that.
So a housing
And
shortage
now-
is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire
To-
certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely
wonder
a
if I should
part of
come
the
back
actual
down.
rewards enjoyed. For
Okay.
example, consider
And then what we'll do is we'll do a
Final
little
question,
roundabout
Professor.
right here.
Is the housing shortage
So let
going
me
to
make
be
this come
rigid?
flat so I know how far I gotta
That
go.
is
So I
perhaps
come from
yes,
10.
in the short
We're
term.
gonna
I
go
like
down
the
to
sound of
0.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank
psyche.
you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
Industry in the region is on the
Okay,
rise.
so that's
and
where
when
the
business
roundabout would
is
probably
doing
come
well,
roughly.
that floats our boat.
So then
There's
we'll
no sinking this
do,
boat, Glenda.
let's do say 48. Nope, can't do 1-way. I mean, I guess I could have technically, but we'll do 4-lane. No, 4-lane? Do 4-lane on the outside. So we'll do hue. 48's about right. Would need to be a real big one. .48, okay, and then now we switch to a 4-lane. And I'm gonna go to the front side. No, I don't like the fact that, really, I gotta do the turn. Oh, I didn't click it, that was my fault. Right here, to right here. I might need to make that bigger. That's looking pretty tiny. Hold on. Let's try that again. 48's not big enough. Thought I'd go smaller on this, but that looked too small. We'll go 88 maybe? It's gonna be pretty big. So we'll go 80. And then 80. And alright, man. Sleep well. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining in while you could. 80. Alright, and then now we'll do our turn. Then we're going to switch it to the 4-lane. We need to be on turn, which we are now. Come up here. Come into there. And to here. And to what jacked? I think one of those two jacked up. Let's try that one for time. Kind of still looks a little jacked. Can't tell if it's that one or that one. That one looks okay. Let's try this one more time. If not, we'll go with jack for now. Like this one maybe even. I don't know. Like this whole side over here is not right. My perfectionist is going to want to redo it, but I'll do that on my own time. I will do. I think I didn't make this road side long enough and that got shortened. We'll see. But okay, so we're coming in one way here, which is fine. And then we go back to the freeway. We go one lane way. Can do. Kind of helps if you curve it like that. Oh. Okay. And this one is coming in as well. It'd be nice if I could just curve these in together. Why not? More traffic, why not, right? Let's try that real quick. Let's see if I can come in. I'll make the street bigger, obviously, at that point. We come in here, I think we're at 10 still. Going back down to 0. And bring it in like that, right? Okay, and then we'll upgrade that to 2 lanes. And the other thing I'd like to do is probably upgrade this to a one-way. So let's do that. So we got, let's go 3-lane at minimum. Upgrade all the way around. That kind of looked weird. Okay, that doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look great, but doesn't look terrible. And then we can come back through somehow the same direction, coming back off here. One going that way, one would be going over this one the other way. For now, my idea was, so you can see the method to my madness. We've got this section right here. We'll make a road come off of here and we'll put a rail system just off of that. So let's do a pretty big road. Let's do 4-lane for now. So let's do, that 90 doesn't look 90 to me, so we'll come maybe like there. And I'll do kind of a T down to here. And then we'll go straight. Perfect. And then that's where we'll put our rail. So we come over here, we go to this and we do cargo terminal. And that was my plan, only it needs to be on the other side. Interesting. The rail points north. So we might put it on this side. Which isn't really a big deal. I just had it the wrong side. So let's make a cactus looking street in here. So we're gonna go. I think I did 96. Now we've created a cactus street. Am I high? What you building? Are you high? I'm adding in a rail station over here. Kind of talked about this yesterday as I ended. So there's the rail, and then way over here. So we got all of this that I can fill in with grain, right? And then up here we've got ore that we can tap into a little bit. All of that. And we've got this highway here. It's kind of going straight through a few of our things. Depending on how we feel about it, eventually we could drag the highway closer to the coast, maybe. Dodge a few of these to get more access to them. Yeah, but that's the point. So we got the ore here, we got all of this grain, and they can ship it through the cargo terminal was my idea. What thoughts you got? What complaints you got? So let's come back over here. See this on 10. I was just going to try and follow this crooked highway. I really need to get closer to it. I'm getting too close now to it. So I ever have to expand that thing. That will probably be a problem. By the way, if you're watching on TikTok, I appreciate you watching. If you'd like to see it in full screen, switch over to either YouTube or Twitch and say hello over there. All right, so we are going to go back here, thinking like here's where I want to be. Maybe just enough I'm able to upgrade that road and not hit this, so. Right there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then you can see where I've upgraded right there. So I might kind of come here and go slightly outward. And then that way I'm still a ways away from even that upgrade. And I can come back in. Really, I'm probably moving around a lot. I didn't need to do all of that. I don't like how it's not curving. The road's curving now. I make that last little bit a little more curved. If you're watching, let me know if you're playing City Skylines yourself. I'm curious. How are you liking the game? This is our second city or map, or what do you want to call it. We've done a full stream on. Played just about everything I do on a stream. It's been quite fun. I've really enjoyed it. Our regulars like Eddie over on YouTube get to correct me, quote unquote, ask me if I'm high, what am I doing, as he has done. And I don't know, we kind of create it together. Get ideas to say, here's a thought, or change this, or do that. All right, so we're getting close. So my thought is now we need to come in Might need to back it up, go back underneath and over across from here. Let's do a little bit of retracting there. Okay. So I think I'm going to go in the ground and then come across like we did on the other side. So, back to here, back to here. So we're at 10. Let's go down to, I don't know if negative 10 is going to be enough. We'll go 20. So right there. Not sure. They need to say hello. Say hello, say hello. And then let me try this one. Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. That's perfect. Now we'll go straight, and then we'll go up to 0.
We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks and
Wow,
service
I think I
and follow
clicked.
the guidelines
There
on
we
the
go.
city's
Up to
website
0.
to plan for these
Bam.
temporary events.
Okay.
This has been a local
My
public
only
service
worry
announcement.
now, because
Local
it might be too
authorities are
straight,
urging
because
the
coming
public
back
to
out might be a
conserve water
problem.
and reduce the
I
burden
might have
on
wanted
the
to come
city
this
during
way
this
with it
water
more, and then
shortage.
have another way to go that
Consider
way back out.
installing a low flush toilet, cut back on watering the lawn, and shower
All right, let's do that real
whenever
quick.
possible.
It's funny how you
This has
see
been a
it
local
as soon as you
public service
get
announcement.
done with
Is
putting
anything
it down. You're like, there's
Please.
a thing I could have thought of. Why didn't I think of that?
Oh,
All right, so we're at 20.
Sorry about that. It's nothing
And
important. I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll
curving
turn up. They're for the
in,
brown sedan parked outside the radio
curving
station.
to right about
Probably shouldn't have said
there.
anyone would find them. Please don't
0.
Steal my car. I mean, the old hornbuckle mobile, please.
I'm gonna do like
Oh, good.
straight,
Well,
and now we're
never mind then.
above ground.
Thank you. For
And now I can
listening
just go
to
straight into it. I don't
CoffeeMan.
really care.
Interesting news from the city's export division. Sources
And then I can
tell
come
us
back
that
out
our city
going
has
that
more
way
services than
when we
know what to
want
do
a
with.
And you know
connection,
what that means, folks.
you know,
It
coming
means
out
we're
over
not
here
cutting
someplace.
things close
I haven't
enough.
bought all that.
No.
What's going on,
The
PK?
point is we
Day is
must
going good.
and bring
How's your
it
night
to
going? I
the
assume it's night.
Almost say
It's gotta be
your
really
turn.
late or early morning for you at this point.
We could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is booming. More after this.
Okay,
This
sweet
just in from traffic.
guns.
If you're thinking about
Back
hitting the
complete.
streets, you can expect delays
Why don't we
on the
do-
major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim.
Wondering,
Seems like
we need to
everyone
build
is
more
in a hurry
streets
to get
here to
somewhere
really get
fast.
this
It's worth
used. Like maybe
slowing
make
down.
a couple more
And if you
farms
can, plan your trip
and then bring those
outside the
in. Let
village.
me do that.
Oh,
4
I'd-
a.m. Oh
I'd
my
rather wait
gosh.
an hour in traffic than to have to start
Are
thinking
you
about
are you
it.
headed to work or from
Besides, if
work,
I
or are
did
you
that,
just up
I'd
at
never
4
get
a.m.?
anywhere.
Let me make this a little smaller. Yeah, we're all curious why you're up at 4 a.m. It's awfully early. Alright, so let's see. Now we need to make the farms. Let's get the farm. Yeah, I'm like dead on it now. Probably maybe goofed a little bit on that road, but we'll do a dirt road across. I just did the wrong road. I didn't mean to do that one. I'm going to do dirt. Well, that worked out perfect. I got just the corner that I needed right there. Alright, so there is a farm, and I don't think the Great was watching there that actually worked. Just recovering from fever. Oh my gosh, man. Sounds like you've had a spell of it. Do you usually stay up this late? Or get up this early, depending on how you're calling it? This pup I'm watching is doing the pacing. It is kind of comical. It's not time to eat yet, and it is just pacing everywhere ready for that food. It's unfortunate. I feel bad for it in one hand, but the other is it's too early for food. Alright, so we got the farm in, and I put it square, so I'll probably have to put another one somewhere in this vicinity. And then he's primed to ship out right here. What we can do is maybe make another road coming in from this side. So we'll go here, 4-lane. Like that, and then probably make I noticed on one of my builds this was on like a plateau somehow. It was like above ground a little bit, and this is actually a spot where the trucks can come in and out. These two pieces here, and they were like going at a 90-degree angle down to the road. It was kind of comical. So I always make sure I put roads around the entire thing on that whole side down, because you can get people coming in over here, back here. I do see actually 2 areas here, but they can come in from all directions. It helps for traffic, so just surround it almost everywhere, obviously, but the front if you can help it. All right, so I think the only thing we don't have is an out on my makeshift silly circle that I've got here. Not my best, I have to say. Not my best. But it is what we have for now. I will most likely redo some of this off camera. So we're going to come forward like that. And I'll curve like there. And then let's go up to 20. It's going to overlap that, unfortunately. How else could we do this? Could have come across the front. I go here? Yeah, that'll work. And I'm at 20 now. Perfect. Down to 0. Can you not click into something? Yeah, thoughts on it? Because I'm open to criticism, obviously. Don't have a whole lot of room for extra road there. Probably put that a little close. Let me, because we need to upgrade this to a 3-lane. It's probably a little close. Let me upgrade the 3 and then we can put it down. That probably would have been a good step. Maybe we do. Maybe it's 3 here. I don't know. I was just doing it for a placeholder, really. Okay, let's just do this. We'll come back. Do that. And we're at 20. To here, going forward. And now I come down to 0. Like that, okay. And then now we can take you, do like, come on, just take there. Perfect. And then we want to upgrade just this section here. Why isn't it taking it? Okay, it's so good. I just couldn't unclick it apparently. All right, and then now we come in. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. I did that wrong. Let's try that again. 2-lane. Straight. It's like I haven't done a highway before. Alright, so then we come maybe here. Now we upgrade. We haven't done a highway in a while. Alright, now we delete you. Now we're looking better. It's really going wonky, isn't it? There. And we can move that upgrade a little further forward. Give him a lot of time to get on. There we go. Okay, so there's the overpass. At Eddie, it's looking good. I joined this room a bit late, just figuring it out. Maybe delete that circle. The roads, the connecting highways. Yeah, the circle's terrible. Circle is terrible. We'll do another one coming this way. Let me finish it, and then we'll look at it and see what we could have done better. All right, so there's that. Oh, great. I can't upgrade the thing because it's... Maybe if I trick it and go to like here, right? And then try the upgrade. Yeah, that kind of worked. At least have an upgrade there. Deeply CS1 or CS2, familiar with the game, the lane mechanics. So it is kind of terrible. The one-ways are going this way. So really the way I've got it is probably the best I could, other than maybe making the exit further this direction. Yeah, I'll have to look at that more. I don't like the way the ramps came, so I probably want to redo those a little bit. I would definitely have to upgrade them to 2 lanes for sure. And this guy doesn't have power or water, so let's check that. Power lines. Looks like it's coming all the way up to here through the railroad. That's interesting. It's getting power from the rail, but yet it doesn't actually power the building. I've never seen that before, or noticed it, put it that way, because the rail is getting power. So we are kind of running into a small issue where we don't have a single road coming from over here to over here. It's the highway only, which I feel like if we put a little small road, it's going to just create traffic. So I think on this, let's just do an underground connection. So we can even do it like right here. And then we'll kind of go like this and right into right there. Let's see. Not connected, that looks good. And we need water. Yeah, I'd love to put a little dirt road connecting, but I run into issues where as soon as you do that, the Sims just like to bombard that traffic. They make it not worth what it was. All right, so there's that. Circle. It's like an alien face with 3 hairs on it. No, it does, dude. It looks terrible. All right. Let me try and see where. Maybe if I come back from here, coming in that way. Let me see. Let me look at some designs real quick. Actually, what did we do for... See, this one was one I kind of did from my head, and it kind of became a little impossible as well. I could do one like this. And that was one out of the box. Out of the box.
That was truly superfluous. Masterful counterpart. You're listening to Second
We
Moon
could
Radio.
do that. We have to
the
raise the
station
road
with
to do that,
penetrating
though.
tastes. Don't touch that dial.
Why don't we do that? Just raise the road and try it that way.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming.
Let's see what that looks
as
like
the
instead.
area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury
Let's
to our
do
neighborhood.
that.
You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business.
So we'll
and
raise
good
it
for the
maybe
community.
back about
Thanks,
that
Jim.
far.
We'll be back after this.
And then here.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident.
The traffic accident.
Somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance
Oh, you know what?
services
I don't
have
know if I'm
already
gonna
been
be able to
dispatched,
do
and
it from
traffic
here.
flow
Let's
should
see.
return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out,
Two
you
lane.
might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
Two
If you're
lane.
in it, you already know.
Oh, it
about
needs to be a
no
front
use
zero.
reminding you. Meanwhile, expect
Arrow.
delays and drive safe.
And back. Right, and now I go up 10. I want it to curve a little bit. And then down to 0. Okay, so there's that. And then no, we make the roundabout right around here. Actually, we need to make it more. Why did it do that? So this is really the only place the road can come underneath. I don't like the way that works. 10 raising didn't come to really late. So let's try this again. This section at least. I'm gonna flatten that out and just see if that's part of the issue. Yeah, there's a little bit of terrain there. So we'll flatten all of this. Man, the wind is howling. You guys having any kind of severe weather where you're at? I know, Eddie, you said yesterday it was gonna get really cold. By the way, I see we got 17 watchers over on TikTok. If you're enjoying this, I really appreciate you watching. Consider following me. If you really enjoyed enough, you want to see it full screen. I'm both on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Maybe jump over to one of those channels and say hello. All right, so we're going to start 0. We're going to go up 10. I'm going to end it quickly, like right there. So now we're up to 10, and then I'm going to bring it forward. And that stinker's going to put the rail, the little bottom piece underneath right there again. So let's delete this section and try it again. Okay, it doesn't look like it's doing it now. Trying to get my angle right. And do want to curve. Not quite that much, at least. Alright, did it do it right? Yeah, so we could... Traffic can pass underneath any point of this, is what I was trying to get at. There was a wall underneath there, and that was quite annoying. Alright, so now we've got it right. That's what I was looking for. Alright, cool. And then now let's do a better roundabout. One second, guys. All right. So let's go down to 0. We're gonna do smaller road, straight, and then this one we'll try and do, let's try 88. Come a little bit closer maybe. How close is too close? 88. 88. And let's do the curve. Oh, come on. That second click kills me every time. Should be able to keep curving, but it doesn't want to do it. So you gotta unclick, come back. Unclick, I gotta remember to do it because it's not natural there. Alright, that does look better. Is that less alien? VK? And VK says, used to play some City alternative to CS2 mobile. I love launching or playing these type of games where you can build your own city and town. Eddie says, organic roundabouts. Yeah, I try to make my own now. I'm learning from doing it. And they seem to work better because you can do up to a 4-lane roundabout one way, which is kind of nice. You're saying it's going to be -5 Tuesday morning. Jeez, man. Yeah, that's pretty cold. That is pretty cold. Peter, if you're watching, do you play City Skylines? I know you just followed me on TikTok. Let me know if you're a player as well. All right, so we got that, and then the way the other one works, we'll just kind of look at it real quick. Is you have a street going underneath both sides, and it kind of runs into. I'm sorry, I haven't zoomed out really far. But you have like a one-way that comes one direction, one that goes the other direction, and then it kind of does a little circle around it. So we have an exit here, an exit there, and the same thing over here. But let's see if we can mimic that. So, the other thing we need to do is do the one-ways. We come here, we'll do a 3-lane. That actually looked perfect. Just like that. And then I'll do an upgrade on a 3-lane right here. We do it like there. And then we do a 1-lane exit here. Don't need it mirrored. Slope is too steep. That should be coming down. And then like so. Kind of want it to come here. How's the other one? I think it was on this side here, so it's like flipped like this. It's going to the top on that one. I don't really know that that makes that much difference. I was just curious what it did. So it'd be up here is where it would go on that one. I don't know. Let's try it. So we'll come like up here maybe instead of more to the bottom. Somewhere here. Can't go too high. Came off pretty low. So let's do like that. And then on this one here. Like that. And then 4-lane. Comes that in there. And then we have 2 lanes, one coming this way, one coming that way. So let's get that going. I'm gonna do like here, course, the pillar happens to be right where I'm trying to come underneath the highway. Might need to delete the highway to put this. Let's see if that works. That worked. No, looks like that's all right. All right, and then on this side, I think it was just a road, wasn't it? Yeah, it's just a road that comes in and it breaks off. So let's do 4-lane road, like that. Maybe a little further back. Oh, I have to delete the whole thing. God, let's try that again. Like here. And then one more time. What was that one? So comes in like that. So if they want to come from this way, they have to come down here. There probably needs to be a little U-y here, I would assume, somehow. That's unfortunate. (16°C) where you're at, BK? It's definitely nice. Carrie, thanks for sharing my live. I appreciate it. This is too stressful. Let's see. I don't have any demand. This is pretty stressful though. Let me just see if I can get it somewhat working, and then we can move. I need at least to connect the highway. Otherwise it's kind of all for naught, right? I love it. I feel the same way. Alright, work with me here. Alright, and then, yeah, you go kind of like that, essentially. And then you're gonna come like, this is gonna have to be fixed. Like that. And then the other one will come like this. Go up to 10, we're almost done. Up to 10. You just, yeah, there. Now we need to do the 3-lane deal. So let's do deal like that. Come on, pick. There we go. 3-lane. Upgrade, upgrade. All the way to there. And I'll delete it. All right, Eddie. I think for what it's worth, we're done. There's the UE right there. I think it'll work. It's not perfect, but this right here needs work. I'm not really sure what I would do different off the top of my head, but
unlike most modern,
yeah. Can I mail you a design for it? Yeah, absolutely, man. Dude, I kind of want to take the mouse, start building the city. Yeah, I understand completely, Eddie. I'd feel the same way watching someone else build, I'll be honest with you. I really would. Alright, you want to build some more down here, eh? Let's see what we got going.
On to the next episode.
Definitely keep getting high-skilled labor issues.
Live to Kim, who is downtown investigating
Well-educated, even educated, we don't have enough people. What does
is driving this sudden downswing
high school? Let's put in our high school in.
I'm standing outside what used to be
So,
one of the
high
busiest
school.
stores in the city. Not long ago,
I don't
it would
think we
open
even
its
have
doors
one
to
over
lines
here.
of
Let's double
customers
check.
7 days a week.
That's the
Now the
University
place is shuttered,
Elementary.
like most of the commercial
Yeah, we
buildings
don't
on
have
this
one.
once thriving city
So
block.
if we put
And the
it
question on
somewhere
everybody's
here,
minds,
let's see.
how could it have come to this?
Thanks, Kim.
Won't
We'll
fit
have more
there, but
with
it could
him
fit
after the
technically across the street. Gonna move you down the road. There. I'll come back. High school. Right there. And that bumps that up. And then it looks like college is kind of getting low too. Let's do an expansion. Let's just get this thing all expanded. I'd love to put a football park down, but I have a feeling I'm going to run into a few issues trying that now. Yeah, we won't be able to do that here unless we break the road. I'll come back to that. Maybe we'll do that eventually. Okay, and the other one I wanted to look at was the college. So we got this guy. I don't think we have a college. It's just university over here. Let's go back to this view. Remind me, the other one I want to look into is the mail. In fact, you said rate of speed makes me think about we need to upgrade that a little bit too. Keep me honest, Eddie. Keep me honest. Let me check the mail. That's essentially what I built, is it not? It's kind of jacked, but it's essentially what I bought. Got your roundabout, got the connection on each side, the connection underneath. Yours are straight underneath, where mine are crooked a little bit, and these roads connect in. Yeah, I mean, it's almost identical. Tell me if I'm wrong. Call me a liar. What are we doing here? Are we wrecking? I guess we're wrecking. Traffic accident. What if they like hit each other and ran off the road or something? By the way, if you're watching on TikTok, I cannot thank you enough. Maybe consider switching over to either YouTube or Twitch if you want full screen. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. All right, so we do need a high school. So let's go back one more time. I'm sorry, high school. We need a college. We've got Coffee High and a college there. I think that's the only college we have. These are all... No, we got two colleges. We got one there and one there. So we need another one probably over here somewhere. Could even put one down here for all that matters, because the university's there and that's it. Yeah, all right, so let's do maybe over here. Come back, we'll do college. And we put it... Wish it would fit right behind this one, but sadly it won't. Could do maybe in between these two. Just have like a school area here for what it's worth. I don't know what's better here, here. Maybe go here, just leave a little bit in between them. And what are the upgrades for it? So we upgrade that for more capacity, and I think this is a library, yep. So I'll put the library on the side, like that. Cool. PK, gotta leave, it's almost 5 a.m. Take care, man, get some rest. Left bottom uneven. Left bottom uneven. Where are you talking about, Eddie? Are you talking about on the roundabout? Man, VK, I can't believe you're still awake or awake at 5 a.m. in the morning like that. Question really is, did you go to sleep? Well, this guy is not having any fun. Let's get rid of him. Yeah, I think that will just not have to be there, unfortunately. They can't pathfind here. Ooh, I did the whole thing. Well, that's beautiful. I want to put all of you back. But unfortunately, I have to bulldoze you first. So you're saying here's uneven? Yeah. Let's fix it. I know you're particular, kind of like me. Is that better? Still not great, but closer to great. I want to do these center ones look a little wonk. I want to do bigger roads here. And maybe do the same thing here. Go look better. Get one in the middle. Yeah. I don't hate that. It's not great, but it's better than it was, put it that way. Alright, and then what we can do is maybe put a little bit of residential over here too. Let's finish our cactus off. And then do a little bit of, let's see. We got It's got to continue that street. It's a bigger street, and just continue it down to like here, and then maybe do the same thing here, and then we'll make the middle one smaller. Like that, perfect. And then we'll do like that area there, and that area there with houses, and then we'll do some business along the main road. We do like 4. Let's go 3, 4. I don't leave enough over here. I don't want like a back alley eventually on this. Then we'll do another, and then we'll do 4. Yeah, 4, 3, and a 3. Play. See what that looks like. And then yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Call it out, man. I don't mind. I just need to know what you're talking about, to be honest. That's it, really. So we got a little housing going, and I guess when we start building in the farms, maybe that will help with the demand for people to be working there. What else? We built all of these houses in kind of quickly yesterday. Maybe we do a little bit of a business area somewhere in here. She's here. I let her out right before the call. It's been storming, and so it's kind of, she doesn't want to go out, and then she does suddenly when it's not. So it's kind of been back and forth with that. She's cute, man. I'm not normally a dog person, more of a cat person, but she's been great. I've had dog sits that have been just absolutely no fun, and she's been good. I think that was a straight line. She's a little bit older dog too, and those are the ones I usually have more problems with, that they, you know, inconsistency in bathrooms and things like that. But this one's been quite good with all that. So let's see. Trying to find the middle. It doesn't look like it's exact. Maybe. Maybe slightly off in the middle on this one, I think. And we'll do. I hate it when it does that. There. And there. And I'll do a little bit of. Maybe some like residential, like some mixed residential on the side. Let's do this. So like make, because if you got a college, right? You'd think mixed residential maybe. Can I do that and then you build in too? And then all of you, but you're gonna want on that street. I want you to build this way as well. Same with you. I don't want you to build up that side. Imagine the rain is the system that will bring us. Yep, I have a feeling you're right on that. I was here in Texas was getting high wind yesterday. I mean, I know we're getting it, but ours is coming from the Pacific, so I don't. At least I'm assuming it is, because that's usually where it comes from over here. So I'll do 2, 2. Yeah, perfect. A little bit different there. We'll go with 2, and 3. Surprised that one didn't build in. And then we'll do maybe a little bit of commercial.
That was truly superfluous. Masterful counterpart. You're listening to Second Moon Radio, the station of levitated tastes.
Levitated
Don't touch
taste.
that dial.
Apartments. You want some apartments to come in? Maybe we do those like across here. I like the idea. Maybe like a space between them. Yeah, let's do like a space between. We'll do like a 4. No, we'll go smaller to start with. And then we'll do a gap. And then we'll do a 4. And then a gap. We'll do a 5. And see if we can round it off back to 4. Oh, I didn't do 2. Undo that one, do that one, and then back to 3. Wait, I had to do a 1 gap there, otherwise it'd be right on the street. All building in nice. I'm surprised again. I wonder if it's connected to that. That's probably why. Has to build off. I had to build off that road. Yeah, polar vortex. Yep, you're absolutely correct, man. Polar vortex coming south. All right, get out of this so you can kind of see them going. Building at max speed, and then we might make another back alley down here and get a little bit more density. One other thing we could do, yeah, no trees really here. Let's plant some trees. Let's get some Euro trees. We'll do, oh, it's not really Euro in my mind, but just do a big paintbrush everywhere here. Get trees growing. These do tend to take forever to come in, to be honest. Alright. Perfect. And then I think over here, I'll change it up slightly. We'll do these big alder trees. All in this area here. And I'll keep it going slightly in that area. Alright, and then we did oak earlier, so let's put oak all along this highway. There's a rumor, and I don't know how true it is, but if you put trees next to a highway, it actually dampens the sound in the game. I don't know how much it really does. I'd be curious if that was actually working. So many bugs that are in the game, I'm not sure if that mechanism really does what it's supposed to do. Yeah. I guess, and for those that haven't seen this before, and there's quite a few watching on TikTok, this is our map as a whole. In fact, you can actually see it from here. This is the tile map where you buy tiles. So we have any tile not highlighted in this color we own right now. So as far as expansion goes, those are the areas we could expand to. I have 35 right now. I could technically buy at any point. I do tend to save them just in case, you know, we have a crisis. We need a little extra tile to expand a certain piece. You see, I'm seeing a really big crisis right here at my nice kind of high residential area. So we can figure out what's going on with these guys. Small homes, I can't do anything about that. They just sometimes decide it's a small home and that's not what they want. I'm betting this one is the same thing, small homes. So you just bulldoze it and away it goes. Hit play. Anyway, long story long on this. We started with this tile here, kind of worked our way down to here, created our industry, which then has access to the outside right here by rail and by highway. We got a couple other underground electricity lines. We're selling electricity, and for that reason, we're raking in the funds. We're about $11.5 million a month, and obviously, I'm making almost at $1 trillion, which is quite cool, quite snazzy. And I guess for those that can and want to know, this is where you get all your money from your service trade. So we're exporting about $2 million a month in electricity. The rest of the money usually is made up either by taxes, things like that. That's when you get into all the fun stuff of the city. And the other piece that you want to look at is your production and see the different pieces here of what you're actually producing. So this is total production. This is how much we're producing, and you want a surplus. If you have a deficit, you definitely want to produce more of it so that your costs go down. And then you've got all of these pieces here that filter into this section. This is where your businesses will need these different items to build their materials to sell. And so you want to make sure you have these so that they don't have to buy them and have a high cost from outside of your city. So that's kind of where it starts getting really down into the weeds of the game, but it makes it fun, you know, so you can play just from let's build a city and have fun all the way down to let's make a city profitable. Make it kind of interesting in a sense of like, where can we add things? Like, for instance, I do need to get more grain because I'm at a deficit of 1.0, I guess, tons. I have never built a city that I was actually not at a deficit for that. It's a very hard thing to actually overcome, to be honest. The rest of these don't seem to be as much of an issue because every time you add more citizens, you get a more, there's more drain on that resource. So get to 52 in Siberia right now. Good gosh, man. Good luck to them. Thanks. That's really cold. I would, yeah. It's not like you can just say move and have a choice with the way that they are, but why did you move? Just abandon. All right, so we'll bulldoze that. I think I will make another street kind of back here. We'll do a little alley type street. Like that. And we just drag it all the way to here. And sometimes what I've done is we'll sacrifice a building kind of like here, come through like that. We could upgrade that, make it a little bit bigger. It's probably a nice thing to do. Probably sacrifice another one. But then you've got extra housing here we can actually throw in now. So we'll do that. Do here, leave a little gap. And then there. There we go. What we can do is come around over here and connect into here too. Only worry that I would have on some of these connections is through traffic, now that I say it. Let's see. What if we do, let's see, probably better doing it here, aren't I? I don't know. I feel like that's actually a disaster if I connect that now that I'm looking at it. Maybe we come down here and just randomly connect outside. Like, maybe we do like right here, just a random spot as opposed to a major intersection. And then the other thing I like to do, one sec, let me make sure. Audio. Yep, okay. Is on the road deal here. I don't like lights at these. I don't like the crosswalks on these. They're too small to really need that. Same would go here. I mean, just gonna walk anyway, but I don't really need the stoplights and all back there. They're kind of more of a side street. And then now you can do more homes back here. So we can't just ever so often put a couple of breaks in like that. What if we did there? All right, and then a little park or two in there because I'm sure they're going to complain if not. I tend to go small playground, I think is the one I typically go with. You can see the upkeep pricing. Really, see the attractiveness too obviously comes into play. Like if it's attractive, you get tourism, those kind of things. But if it's a smaller park, it doesn't cost you as much, and it's just essentially making those local citizens happy. We got a little bit over here we can build in, but I try to scatter them throughout, making sure that enough people have a park nearby, otherwise they do complain about entertainment. So it's another kind of nuance of the game is they want an entertainment factor to be close. You got happiness on the citizens, and as long as the streets and houses, I guess, the buildings say they're happy, then you're good. And this is kind of our high luxury area, and I see there is some less than desirable things happening down here. What's going on with these houses, man? Small homes still. And again, I can't do anything about that. It is what it is. And we don't have any demand on the high density right now. So this one right here that's blank is the high density demand. So those tiles are saved specifically for those high density buildings. As soon as we have demand for it, they will get filled in. Let me see. -71. That is crazy. So Eddie over on YouTube is saying that it's a wind chill of -71 in Siberia right now. Who wants to go? No, it's deathly cold.
driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets
So
until
the green
conditions
is
improve.
demand for
This has been a
business.
local public service announcement.
This is Second Moon Radio, classical for the modern age. Unlike most modern music,
I'm trying to see if there's any spots in here we didn't cover that we could have from before. These areas here would have been kind of nice, but actually right here is pretty high demand.
Through a silent masterpiece.
So we can do maybe some of these. Do a 2,
but
maybe a
let us
3.
On to the next episode.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is
Frostbite in
booming
less
as
than
the
5
area
seconds
is
of that.
attracting
Man, that's
more
crazy.
high-end stores.
And coldest I've been in is
Luxury
negative
to our
12.
neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local
No, it's cold.
Java mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim.
All right, we'll let that
We'll be back.
build and then come back and look at it.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry.
So maybe
to
we
get
put a
somewhere
couple of
fast.
walkways in here.
It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside
Mm.
the rush.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's see.
I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to
Do
start
a
thinking about it
walkway.
all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Oh, like here and back. Oh, I hate it when it does that. And it shifts, I guess, the tile, if you will. It's terrible. Ah, it just bulldozed that building. Beautiful. Bulldoze that building. Okay, so then I was gonna do. So see how they did lights at every one of those intersections? Don't need that. And you don't need that. Perfect, got rid of them all. I was gonna put one down the back of all of this. I don't know, let's see if we can't. I really didn't want it taking away from another building behind it, but it might do that anyway. And ideally it would just be like right here and would leave those tiles, but I have a feeling it's gonna. Ah, it worked on that one at least. Don't know we'll have the luck on all. And that one's definitely gonna get taken away. Okay, so they have walking areas now. Alright, and then we can put maybe some more on the back side of here. So we'll do a couple more medium size. We can do the 3 here. Do 4. Let's do there, and we'll do 4 here. I don't know how that's gonna build in, but let's see. And we'll do a bigger right there. A 4, and come back lastly with this 3. Trying to see if I can scale them to where they're a little bit different in size, and then give them the spacing and all of that, like we do. And then let's come in and see if we can put a few trees. Let's just put them down strategically if it'll let me. These trees get really big, so it gets pretty hard to fit them in a lot of times. That's my favorite ones. Come on, there we go. Oh, we got one. And I appreciate you watching over on TikTok. If you prefer to watch in full screen, maybe jump on over to YouTube or Twitch, and you can check me out on there. Give you full screen 1080. I think we got enough trees in there. Wonder if I could delete those couple that are kind of weird and then plant different ones back in. Yeah, I can do one there now, one there. No, I can't do there though. Gotta get some smaller ones to put in there. So let's do like, I think there was an apple or something like that that was pretty small. Apple tree, bam, 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 bam. Cool. Anything else we're missing? Statistics, just curious. I don't even go into this thing much. Budget, don't care. Population count, we're going up. Happiness, slightly going up. What is our education looking like now? Elementary schools are dropping. Gosh, they really... That is a terrible thing they keep doing with elementary schools, man. Like, you gotta have 10 times more than you should. I mean, you got one right there. One right there. Put one back over here, maybe? Dirt road, where are you? Let me upgrade that road and I don't know, man. Did we put one on a dirt road? Is that where we're at this point? I guess I could take another road at a 45. Let me do this. Really shocked that it bulldozed all of those by changing into that road. They'll build back, I guess. And then let me double check what I have. So I want to undo building here for sure. And then we can put it back to here. And get that one back access. Okay. And then we can put maybe a small connection between the two streets here. Alright, and then we'll put the school down. So there. You watch City Planner Place. I have seen a few. I'm not sure. Is that a specific person's name? Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't leave room for the back. Let me do this. Let me move it. Is his name literally City Planner? We'll go this side. Alright, so there's that one. I don't know if that's the guy I saw or not, to be honest. Is he pretty good? Kind of getting tired of the hexagon, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a little plain at this point. But it's what we started with, so maybe we'll get more exciting when we get kind of outside of these city boundaries with our design. Just gonna go full in on this side. Get to a spot. Oop, put the wrong way. There. Leave maybe enough for a road to get through over there. Okay. There. Huh? Let me come back in. Let me put down a park 2. We got park there. Park here. How's our corner looking? One more demand. Wondering if I need to put some offices down there or something. Yeah, I want to go to Utah. What you thinking? Still haven't decided if I'm going straight to Utah or if I'm just going to Oregon, the other inner part of Oregon, near Portland next. But what you got? Love to hear it, Eddie. You put a little more residential. It's more business in here now. Let's work this area for a little bit. So let's do the bigger businesses. We'll do like this. Think about putting a alleyway in that vicinity, depending. So I'll build it like I would be contending on that. Okay. And then let's do some row homes for now. And here. Oh no, with that guy being there, really the row home shouldn't have been there. That's alright though. It's pretty big.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service
I'm gonna
announcement.
undo that, maybe make a
This
connection
is Second Moon with
in that area
Trains
from
on
between the two
Florida.
areas.
Before we dive into our next selection, I'd like to take a few memento moris to
Like there.
the formal structure of these.
And we can make a connection between
For
those two,
our
possibly.
newer, less able listeners, first, we will be dancing through the al dente section before entering the slower largo movement, finally, then savoring the vivacious antipasto movement. So, without further
What
ado,
in the
let's
actual...
raise the curtain and begin.
I love
This just in from
this
traffic.
game's
If
nuances,
you're
I tell
thinking
you.
about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim.
Good
Seems
to
like
know,
everyone's in
Jim.
a hurry to get somewhere fast.
I think it
It's
undid...
worth slowing down.
Oh, yeah, it
And
did.
if you
Undid
can,
the
take a
entire...
trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than
Wow.
have to start
So it
thinking
made
about everything.
this road entirely
Besides, if I did
unbuildable
that,
against
I'd never
here.
get anywhere.
by connecting it in, and it
Industry
never put it
is
back.
on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats
That's
our
bizarre.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
I wonder if I put road on that side and then killed that, didn't put it back. Well, that's trash. Almost makes me want to bulldoze the road to see if it'll put it back. Because now I can't build across here, I lose out residents there. I'm gonna bulldoze, we won't try it again. That is a 6-lane. You got leftover carrot cake. You were talking about that yesterday, weren't you? Did I go crooked on that road? I think I might have. I don't think it fixed it. Gosh dang it. I don't understand what it did to do that to where I can't build on that side now. Ah, it's absolute trash. Hmm. We go back in on the road. You think terrain, really? Think the leveling would be? I mean, it's level. You know, I don't know. I could take the road up and try again. I do see a little bit there now. Let's see, maybe I created that. Because I don't think that was there before. Come on, level install. Alright, let's see, did it do any better? No, it didn't do a thing. But this over here is the same way. What's going on, Angelo? Well, good luck on your exam tomorrow, man. I understand completely. Join us when you can next time. Good luck. Thanks for saying hi. Eddie, do you think we should delete the road altogether and then level and then put it back? What do you think? It's prime real estate. I just hate to lose it. I've already deleted 1/2. I could delete the entire thing and try again. I don't like the fact it's building on that side street now. Just delete everything. Oh man. All right, let's delete you. Delete you, delete you, delete you, delete you. Let's look at the level tool now. We've deleted. Wonder if that's the problem. Underneath these. Maybe I delete this. 2 for now. All right, and then all right, it's back, but it's only 2 deep. I don't know if that's ideal or not. I feel like those back 2 pieces are what I had access to before. That walkway though, huh? It is what it is, the man says, and I agree. Alright, I think we're almost back to whole. I'm going to not connect the 2 roads for now. We'll just leave it the way it is, because I don't want to do it again. We kind of rode right here before. So, come on, deletes. And now let's fill it back in. I don't think I can do a row home that size. Oh, I talked too soon. I'm just doing row homes apparently on 2 deep. Just like a so. Just like a so. And we'll do this side. And we'll connect this in. We could probably put a few more in here. Ooh, we got a new one. Old style building lifts the spirits. So we come into here. We got this guy. Hmm. 7 well-being. Trying to think, like, well-being, does it show? Oh goodness. I mean, it's pretty good everywhere, isn't it? I don't know if there's a spot that's like better for it. The green is where it's most suitable. I really don't want to put it next to this one. I guess what I'm trying to get out of it. Maybe we come over here. I find it interesting that it's all red down here. Residential suitability. I don't like the fact it's stating that. That's not good. Why isn't this suitable for red? 8? This is kind of where I'd want to put it. I want this to be the most happiest possible. I got building right there, literally trying to make this area nice. I don't know. I don't know where to put it. Put it like right here someplace. Kind of all by itself though. I don't really like that. I'd like it with some other stuff. Yeah, I think we go on the other side still. Over here someplace. We got one there. Why don't we put this one like with the rest of these guys over here somewhere? In fact, we got a couple of breaks like right in here. So why don't we just throw it maybe more on the edge coming over here. Like there. Now let's build in some more of those houses along here. Statue of Liberty in one of those islands with a pedestrian bridge and walkways. They don't have a Statue of Liberty, do they? They have the bronze statue. I think that's going to be an update. So you're thinking like this island here. Let's buy it. Heck, let's just buy this whole inner area. It's 8 of 34, so now we're done with that inner area. We can do whatever we want. I'll pick on this guy. Question would be is how to get there. You're thinking a pedestrian walkway, right? Still need a way to get there for workers, right? But we can do a pedestrian bridge. Like that. I wonder, do we do a key? Or do we even care about keys on these? Because I feel like they're a little hard to maintain on a small island like this. What we could do is just do this pedestrian street kind of throughout the island. We could do it like that. Okay. And let's just try it. Let me actually
A driving advisory has
save
been
real
issued.
fast. Haven't saved yet today. We're on numero 17 for this one. And okay, so now I come into here. Is it the bronze statue that you want? I can do any of these, I don't really care. We got the bell tower, National Debt Building, Botanical Garden would be kind of cool.
We're live. We're getting reports about
Whatever
a
this
traffic
thing is.
accident,
South Korea.
in the city.
Notre Dame, we did that last time, probably skipped that one. Art Gallery, we
But
did
if you're
Ferris
planning a
Wheel
quick trip
4.
out, you might
Grand
want to
Hotel
wait
wouldn't
for
seem
Hall
normal
to
there.
figure
And then
this
we've
out.
got these. Bronze statue, I think is what you're referring to. And then some kind of water park, and a castle. Those are unfortunately really the options we have right now. Yeah, whatever. I know, I kind of feel the same way. They're a little bit lackluster. Why don't we do both? We'll do the bronze statue.
While sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business.
Can't really fit in there, can it?
Good for the community.
So maybe like right here.
We'll be back after this.
That looks like the road needs to go in front of it. All right, so there's that guy, and let's just see if that walkway would work. This works. We'll need parking garages and stuff, I'm pretty sure. I guess I clicked thinking I could make it curve and I wasn't curving. Can I make it curve? Let's see. Oh, that worked. Okay, so then we need to bring power and stuff over to it. I'm not sure if I like this, but let's see what this do. Okay. Water. All right, and then we'll come back and we'll do botanical garden. A road goes on the front, so like this. Wonder. Overlapping? What are you overlapping? Oh, one of those things. They're almost annoying. They're just so tiny you really can't see them. Sharon, I don't know. I think it's a pile of rocks that represents a burial site of some sort. So let's do like that. And then right in front of that, we go to botanical card. I do off center, but let's put it down. We always move it. We could also put parks on either side. Got like large plazas, city parks. I don't know. I think we could do like this right next to it. Doesn't really look as nice, I'm gonna be honest with you. This doesn't either. Probably put one down on the other side once we loop this around. Eddie, you content with this? Is this kind of your thoughts? Oh, I go a little fur out on that one. Come back. Let's delete that. And these are not roads. These are like pedestrian streets. So delivery vehicles and those kind of things can travel on it, but it's not an actual road that traffic would ever build up on. So I figured I'd go with this. It went a little far to the coast. Probably too far is right there. I've never done this in kind of a rural setting. They were in an island, but let's see what happens. It's fine, Eddie says. Way to be. Way to be. Still feel like I'm too close. Let's look at the terrain. Yeah, I need to flatten a little bit of this out. Come on. There. What in the heck? I didn't touch that, did I? This is why I don't like using terrain tool. I guess I clicked really quick when I clicked off of it, and it just annihilated my beach. I don't even know. Alright, maybe I want to push it a little bit further still. Push it. Push it. Cool. There. And there we go. Probably jack that side up a little bit. Oh man, I'm too. There we go. Maybe, kind of, sort of, maybe. I don't know. It's not nearly as nice looking as it was naturally, because, yeah. Alright, so there is our road all the way around. And then maybe we do another park flipped to the other side. Where was that one? Here? No. Where were those? Is it this large city part? That was that one there. What is this large playground? Shops. How are people going to get over here to do any of that, though? I need to build a bridge, right? Trying to keep them smaller. There's 4 on that one. Probably kill that one, and then let's do... So we got this one too. I don't want it next to that though. I'm gonna say we do like a street through the middle here. I don't know. Do we need that really? We don't really need that. It kind of looks terrible. Oh, they'll find a way, he says. Do a street back here. Let's do... No, that's not what I meant to do. Let's just see how those come in, and then we'll decide if we're going to build more and how we're going to build them. Curiosity will be how these guys get anything, because it's the only way we have is this pedestrian deal. One thing we should probably do is throw some trees down. My default. I don't really know what would go. See, this is where we need pine trees. Not pine, I mean palm trees, because it's on an island, right? That's what I would think anyway. There. And see how that grows in over time. I really didn't mean to put them so gosh darn close to the edge. Now that I'm looking at this, some of these will probably have to remove. That doesn't look realistic at all. Pine trees. I won't bore you guys with this, but I got a little overzealous. Yeah. I got some of those I gotta remove. It's kind of cool though. Good idea, Eddie. Oh, you know what we need to do? Parking garage. And we just have a house that doesn't want to be here anymore. So let's do... These guys are gonna hate me, but... Let's do parking. It's a very little bit medium. Man, even a medium is gonna be rough. Let's do that. Rack up the charges to like 30. What I think what I'm gonna do here, build those U. We'll put some trees in that section to hopefully get the sound from being an issue. Oh, there's not even enough room. There's not even enough room. That's crazy. Pine tree? So the parking lots obviously are quite noisy, so getting trees as a barrier is kind of a thing. If you can do it, it doesn't really make that massive of a difference, but every little bit helps. No, and that's it there. Could probably continue it a little on this side for aesthetics. getting some customers. Welcome to our parking lot. Thank you for your $30. Do we have anybody walking over there? Nobody's walking over there yet. I think there's a ticketing system here, isn't there? No, just maintenance. No, not yet. I think maybe there's a ticketing here. I thought there was a way to give tickets or increase costs to these things. One thing I will say we probably need to do is a park maintenance building. Let me put that here, because these guys are going to be high maintenance costs. Really. No matter where I put it, it doesn't fit. I love it. All right, let me do this. I'm gonna bulldoze you, pause, bulldoze you. We'll do a little street here off of that.
Pending updates to our power
Can you
grid,
turn,
the city will
please?
be experiencing rolling blackouts.
Why can't you be off this
We
lane
urge
here?
the public to remain calm during these breaks in service
can't make
and
it-
to
oh.
follow the guidelines on
How
the
did-
city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public
Right.
service announcement.
Local authorities are urging the public to conserve water and reduce
There.
the burden on the city during this water shortage.
Perfect.
Consider installing a low-flush
And
toilet.
then
Cut back on watering the lawn.
you could
and
still
shower
put
with
some
a friend
business in here.
whenever
So
possible.
I guess we can't.
This has been a local public
Let's get the
service
4
announcement.
spot. You can do
You're
these if you
listening to
want.
Second Moon, the epitome of
And
restful
there.
listening at home or
Okay.
wherever you roam.
Well,
Just in from traffic. If
see how
you're
that
thinking
works.
about hitting the
So
streets
this will
locally, expect
give hopefully
delays
maintenance to
on the major
them.
roads,
Oh, it only
especially
costs
during rush
$40,000 a
Good
month,
to
and it's
know, Jim.
isolated in the
Seems
middle of
like
nowhere.
everyone is in a hurry to
Maybe
get
not the
somewhere
greatest place to put
fast.
it.
It's
Well, let's
worth
find out if it
slowing
works.
down. And if you
If
can,
not, we can move it
keep outside.
over here and then try and get them to maintain it. I think eventually we'll have to put an actual car bridge
Besides, if I did
across.
that, I'd never get anywhere.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
You think a regular
This
road would make it
monument-
touristy? I don't imagine right now it would still get traffic. Hmm. Well, I am actually up on time. Let's leave it till tomorrow and just see if they do get traffic. What I would probably end up doing is creating a bridge, like a road straight across to here. Just a small one. I mean, maybe if we could do, let's see. Why don't you know if you could do an alleyway that's a bridge? Nice. I don't like the way that's gonna look, but that's the idea, I guess. Anyway, so we'll see. Be kind of curious what happens. Let it run for a little bit. But yeah, I might just do that. I might make it all regular roads, like you're saying, around the outside. But I still think it needs a car to get over there to. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but everyone, I appreciate you watching for today. It's been about 2 hours. That's where I usually end my streams. If you haven't already, please do consider following me. If not, at least leave a heart or a like on the video that you're watching for the live stream to help the algorithm for next time. And I will be back on tomorrow again at 2 p.m. Pacific. My days are Monday through Thursday at 2 p.m. Again, try and follow if you would like to get the updates of when I go live. I appreciate your viewership and have a great afternoon, evening, or morning if it is morning time where you're at. Thanks again and take care for now.